Daniel van de Bogart, born December 25, 1849, died April 8, 1909. He is buried in St. Paul's Lutheran Cemetery in the village of Red Hook. His grave is marked by a large, unpolished granite monument on the hill with his surname in huge letters. They rest from their labors, and their works do follow them, reads the epitaph for a man who's evident throughout the town of Red Hook. Daniel van de Bogart was a contractor by trade and brought many local structures, including 3 churches, into being. He built the Methodist Church on Church Street. David Kipp did the carpentry, and he was responsible for the masonry for the impressive former Methodist Church on Broadway in Tivoli. Built of first quality of Croton brick and Vermont marble, and lined and furnished inside with buff pressed brick. But visitors to Van de Bogart's resting place may turn around and see one of his most obvious accomplishments. In 1889, Van de Bogart was hired to tear down the 1833 St. Paul's Lutheran Church. The cornerstone for the new structure was laid with impressive ceremonies in the presence of a very large assemblage of people on August 4th, and after W.C. Kipp laid the flooring, Van de Bogart put up the foundation and walls by the end of the year. The Gothic-style church measures 84 feet by 95 feet, larger on the north and east sides than the previous church's footprint. The tower reaches 110 feet above grade. 92 pews offered seating for 430 congregants. The total cost for the new structure came in at $18,650, or over $618,000 today. Still seems cheap, which was considerably above what was intended to spend on the project, though the results were highly satisfactory. The Red Hook Journal of September 17, 1890, reported that St. Paul's foundation is faced with rough-dressed ashlar brownstone, a sandstone typically used as a veneer, with a water table of the same, smoothly dressed. The walls are faced with Croton brick and backed with North River hard brick and laid with air chambers running from the water table to the top, which is capped with brownstone coping. The window and door arches, capes, windowsills, and ornaments are all of ashlar brown stone. The paper also stated that adjoining the south entrance is a porte cochere made of wood, from the porch of which a side door leads into the south vestibule, which is a great convenience to the farmers who form a large part of the congregation. This structure would have stood in the parking lot and surely succumbed to time and was removed at some point. In 1896, Van de Bogart won a contract for an addition to the Leake and Watts Orphan Home in Yonkers, sponsored by Tivoli's own General de Peyster, to do the carpentry, masonry, and painting. In 1900, he did the masonry work for the home of M.E. Hastings on the Dr. Young property south of the village, and a mansion for Johnston Livingston de Peyster in Tivoli, as well as many other homes and structures in the town of Red Hook and beyond. With Joseph Griffin, Van de Bogart established a varnish factory in 1907 and was a stockholder in a shirt factory in the village in 1902. He served as town supervisor, Democrat, for many years. He came to Tivoli from Burbank in 1873, the same year he married Estella Pulver, daughter of Lewis of Red Hook. Together they had 7 children who survived to adulthood: Allard A., Mary Ida, Edna, Daniel Jr., Ernest, Rolfe, and Maynard J. He was 59 years old when he died after a brief bout of pneumonia and pleurisy on a spring Thursday morning in 1909. He left an estate worth a total of $30,000, some of which surely went to erecting this impressive monument.